Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina, Lake Taneycomo. We're going to do one cast today. Me and Jackson are out here in the John boat, still running 15,000 CFS. This is Monday the 22nd of March. I'm just above the resort on the inside bin. I'm going to quickly put a minnow on a number 8 hook and a little split shot. Now you can see the split shot's number 7. It's not very big. Keep telling people to put a little split shot on. Not a big one. I've seen guys using 2 1/4-ounce bell weights. It's too big. I'm going to hook the minnow right under the lips, up through the bottom, through the top. Throw out. And I'm going to drift. I'm going to make a short drift from here to the dock. Won't take very long because we're moving pretty good. Then I'm going to go try something else. I'm fishing the inside bin because it's a little slower water. It's not as deep, a little easier to get to the bottom. I've only got one of these rigs, so if I get snagged and lose it, then we're done. I have not touched bottom yet. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get down there, but it will get down. Now I'm on the bottom. All I want to do is feel it ticking just a little bit every once in a while. And I do want to stay on this inside bin, so I'm going to use the big motor as a trolling motor. Fishing report, fishing early with white jigs up with the cable has been pretty good, catching some nice fish, but no big numbers. Oh, that was something. Could have been bottom. That's a fish, that's a fish, that's a fish. Come on, eat it. Hopefully it's still there. I hit my motor right at the same time he was biting. He was taking it good. Kind of screwed up there. Phooey. That was a good bite. I should have set the hook. Didn't do it. I don't know if I still got my minnow or not. He hit it hard enough, he probably took my minnow, and he did. He took my minnow. Jackson, do not hit my seat, please. Flip it around. I should have had that fish. Should have had it. It's supposed to get a little rain tonight, but not very much. Table Rock's almost down to 917. It's going to be there by the morning. That was pretty close. They might slow the water down at 9 when Table Rock hits 917. got to slow the boat down a little bit because I'm not getting on the bottom. But the creeks have a lot of fish in them. Downtown, Turkey Creek, Coon Creek, Rourke Creek are all, I don't want to say full of fish, but they have a lot of fish in them. That wind keeps pushing my boat around. Guys, most of the guides and the people fishing in there are fishing with the pink worm under a float, jig under a float. They're catching them on spoons. The creeks are clearing off now that you can see those fish swimming around in there in big schools. Most of them are stocker rainbows that have not been in the lake very long. But there are some nicer fish in there too, supposedly. It's about a 4-mile run from the resort, and I just didn't feel like running in a John boat up there. All my bass boats are being rented today. I'm just about to the dock. I had that one good bite. I should have had it. I should have had that fish. You could put trolling motors on the back of these and it's a little easier to control, but I'm too lazy to do that. Going to readjust. No moss at all on the minnow. Hooked on my boat. There. I'm going to go all the way to the end of the dock and then we're going to go up and try something else. Ooh, I got a fish. I got a bite. Didn't stay with it. The wind's pushing me out away from the dock. I want to be pretty close. The wind is really picking up. Got a really good drift going here. It's just ticking the bottom. Okay, we're gonna go up and drift scuds. Had my chance. I had one really good bite. I think I had another one, but he didn't hold on. Yeah, so it's a big difference from fishing from the other day. A couple weeks ago, I had moss on my hook every time I brought it up, and now not getting hardly any moss. Okay, we're going up. Okay, I'm boated up here. I'm just, you can kind of see where I'm at. We're right up here above this new dock that's by the little log cabin there. And I'm gonna drift on, stay on the inside, and I'm gonna drift with a couple of scuds. 2 scud rig. Yeah, I got some jigs on these other rods. Really? I got a tan number 12 and a light gray number 12 scud, and I've got the same size split shot on, and one number 7 split shot. I've got them about 2 foot apart. All the scuds are about 2 foot from each other, and then I've got that split shot's about 2 foot. 4-pound line. Now if I break these off, then I'll go to minnows. Not much wind up here. Should be nice. Should say there's not much wind. There is a little bit of wind. I normally will keep the motor running, but because of the video, then I'm gonna shut it off when I can, just because of the noise and the vibration. My line's under the boat. Ooh, that felt like a bite. Now I'm picking up some moss. Just about right. So we still have moss in this section. Oh, I was about to break it off, but whatever it is came loose. It's not a fish. It's a stick. It's a big stick. Not going to keep the stick. Release it for somebody else to catch. Actually, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to stay a little bit closer to this bank. Throw back out. There we go. I don't know, Blake talked to you about the weekend that Branson had last weekend. There are a ton of people in Branson. I'm telling you what, I haven't seen traffic like that and really since the 90s. And I was told that people were having to go to Springfield and Harrison for rooms, and that people were having trouble to finding places to eat because everybody was full and then running out of food. This town was absolutely packed this weekend. I think most of the shows are now open. Silver Dollar City is now open. And we're still pretty busy this week. Still got a lot of kids here, so we still got kids on spring break. Boat's staying just perfect, just where I want to be. Just right off these docks. But I'm not catching any fish. Okay, I'm going to check for moss. Yep. Well, I am. I might touch this dock. Yep. No moss that time. I'm going to go down a little bit further. I think I'm going to change to a minnow. I feel like I need to, oh, there's a fish. Just try some things. I know I've got a lot of people asking what to use. And I know, I think people are really freaked out by the amount of water that's running, but it's really, okay, he took the gray scud. Okay. It's a nice rainbow too. And he is fat. Fat rainbow. Yeah, Jack, you're not gonna lick this one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it scud on just a little bit longer. Oh, I threw my split shot off. Oh, phooey. Okay, let's put a minnow on. I slapped the water one too many times. Okay, that wind just really picked up. Big time. It just gusted a little bit. That house is for sale. There's like $900,000. You buy a house for that much, you really don't want it to flood. It's been flooded 3 times. Just like us. The wind's blowing up lake now, so it's really slowed my boat down. John boats sit right on the water, so they're really susceptible to wind. So it's slowed the boat down and actually really helped my drift. This is not a bad fish. So this little drift is producing some fish. Nice. Jumped. Nice rainbow. Okay. Both these fish are quite a bit bigger than stockers. Come on, buddy, I just bared. Sorry, dang it, I should have netted him. He was about 16-inch rainbow and he was fat. Golly. I saw the hook barely in his mouth. I should have grabbed the net. Okay, I've gotten away from my that wasn't very good. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Drifter with minnows. Yeah. I guess that house is now maybe a VRBO or something. They look like folks on vacation. I'm Did not set that up very well. That's better. Sure, you can hear that wind. It's blowing me straight upstream, which is the best way. If the wind's going to blow, you want it to blow straight up. And this is not working. I'll push myself down a little bit. Oh, probably bottom. Now I got a bump. Now it's bumping. It's a lot more work than normal. This is not the relaxing drift fishing I like to do. We just passed Shore Creek. I am actually in line. There's a whole bunch, not a whole bunch, but there's several stumps on this side of the lake, and I think I'm in line to catch them. Oh, no, that felt like a fish hit it. But it was a big old clump of moss. That rain is, ooh, sorry, Jack. Slapped Jack in the face with a minnow. I think that rain's starting to get a little close. That probably is one of those stumps. Okay. I guess I'll put a split shot on those scuds, or let me throw a jig real quick. Throw it between these docks. Maybe. I got an 1/8 ounce white jig. I sure wish I could have showed you that rainbow. That's disappointing. It's really pretty. I don't really fish between these docks that often. Next dock is Steve Dickey's. Okay. Might be last cast because I'm not gonna fish past this next dock. The current here really takes you and pushes you into these docks. It pushes you right up against that bank. If you're not careful, you can end up underneath one of these docks. See how close I came? Just that short distance, it took me right toward that dock. You gotta be really careful when you're drifting through here. That's it, I'm gonna head on in. Thanks for watching, hope you learned something. This is kind of what we've been telling people to do, these techniques, so kind of showed you could at least get bit and hopefully catch some fish doing it, even with these high water conditions. So thanks a lot, we'll see you tomorrow.